Live look outside right on Q, our First Alert weather team, letting us know about this action day. And look at that pretty picture. Not quite a winter wonderland, as the phrase obviously has been used time and time again, but it's the start of a fresh new season, it feels like, and we got lots to talk about. We got rain in the valley and snow in the Sierra.
Yeah, and a lot of the rain coming in right now. And this is going to be the heaviest part of the storm for the valley between now through about 11 o'clock. And we could see close to an inch of rain in spots by 11 o'clock in the valley. So,
here we go.
Yeah, already seeing this. You know, we had the heavy rain going through the coastal ranges out toward Napa County, triggered a flash flood warning over the Pickett Fire burn scar and a flood advisory further to the west out by the Bay Area due to the heavy rainfall. So that was, over the last few hours. Now the rain is coming into our area, and we're seeing that in Sacramento. We're seeing that into across much of Yolo, Solano County, all the way down to the south. And this is the rainfall associated with the atmospheric river that's moving in, and it's going to quickly move down to the south, at least the fire hose of moisture, so to speak, as it continues to roll in. Now, what we're seeing coming in across parts of the Sacramento Valley and across the San Joaquin Valley, especially west of I-5, is the heaviest rainfall right there. You can see all the widespread yellows, the oranges, the reds. The reds are showing the heavier rainfall rates, and ponding of water in the typical poor drainage spots going to be the biggest issue, if you will, over the next few hours. Again, the ground coming out of the dry season can absorb a lot of rainfall this time of year. So now it's just, again, the poor drainage, typical problem spots when you get into some of the heavier rainfall. Further east, as you get into North Highlands, into Roseville, down to Folsom, Rancho Cordova even, you're seeing the heavy rainfall as well. This is the first batch of the heavier rain coming in across the eastern extent of Sacramento into Placer County right now, even into El Dorado County. But much of the foothills haven't seen a whole lot of activity yet, but again, that will be changing here fairly soon. And then down to the south, the rainfall continues to work its way in. So what do we expect moving ahead? The snow levels will begin to gradually drop tomorrow, for the most part above 6,500 feet. That's where these winter storm warnings remain in effect through Wednesday morning. Area of low pressure just off the coast. And again, you're losing some of the satellite imagery now that the sun is setting. This is the visible satellite. And the cloud cover moving down to the south. In fact, into SoCal tomorrow, producing some very heavy rain and even the chance of a tornado, a brief tornado into Southern California and across the Palisades via burn scar. That's going to be a problem spot as well with this heavy rainfall. But here at home, here's how this forecast plays out. Again, heavy rain between now through this evening. But what we're going to see tomorrow is the eastern extent, tonight through tomorrow, of this band, and it's going to pivot. So that's why we're going to see a sharp difference in snowfall amounts for the Sierra north of Highway 50 versus down to the south. And when we get into the snowfall forecast, south of Highway 50, 1 to 2 feet for the higher peaks. North of that, including Darner Pass, about 4 to 8 inches. We'll have a little bit more specific localized forecast totals coming up here in just a bit. But Tony, tomorrow, First Alert Action Day for Tuesday. The rest of the week, fairly quiet. Temperatures back up into the 70s. And then tomorrow, really going to be paying close attention to the impacts in the Southern California with that heavy rain.
All right, we know you'll track it. Nick, thanks.